time in the world, but you may have potential. Show 'em what you're capable of. You do you, nothing left to lose. Gain your boost, I'm there with expertise. Inspire crystal reefs. So just a face in the crowd. Let's go down. The fine's just begun. You're lonely at square one.
Memes for days. The stream is a meme. The game is a meme. I might be a meme. Are you a meme? Anybody seen my memes? Oh, damn it. My memes fell over. Why did they do this to me?
Get a move on. Tell you're gone. Out of my sight for your position. Tragic. Day and night. Searching all around. Up and down. Control perhaps the worst.
Okay,
Wasting our
getting this working.
hours. Holding like something you're not. Ways about. You'll find the next to grind. I take hers, but not of mine.
Alright, that's enough of that. Elsewhere. Abrupt scene change. Here we go. Hello and welcome, everybody. Today's stream may not be quite as long, because I have early work again. Cat, you're not supposed to be on that table. Get down. Ugh. Thing working. Okay. Yep. Here we go. All right. Hey there, swell fella. What's going on? The maximum hype allowed legally by Twitch. That moment when you know you're either getting to the big twist in the story or you're getting to the end of the story is when all of your quests tell you to go to the same place and do the same thing. Good 18 hours of sleep, Jesus Christ. Not how you say that. You don't say that. Wait, did I get my... Oh no. Hang on, wait, I'm gonna test something. Yeah, there's still things. You fast travel there? And I bet they take your weapons if you do that. I want to test something though before I go back there to get them, because I messed up and left my followers standing there. Game reminds me way too much of the 360 because literally everything is a different shade of brown. There was a white area yesterday. It was like a salt mine or something. What shade should it be after a nuclear apocalypse?
Hello, attention.
I don't want to dismiss all companions. Damn it. Alright, I gotta go back. Gears of Brown. I don't know what happens if you fast travel here, if they just shoot you because they didn't take your guns. Possible, I guess.
By order of Kaisar.
Yeah. That's fine. Mess up my freaking weapons so I can go get my companions back. I forgot they were standing there because it's dumb and doesn't let my companions go in the room with Caesar. It wasn't a rhythm game, it was not colorful. Yeah. There's somebody walking around. I don't see anybody walking around. There are a lot of people here, though, if you were to try and fight this. And actually kill all of them. It would be uncomfortably difficult.
True to Kaiser.
I wonder if once I pick up my companions, if I have to walk all the way back out to get my weapons back, or if I can just fast travel away and it'll give them to me. Hoping the latter. It's a lot of walking. Alright, dumbasses, you don't have to wait here anymore. No, not you. I'm literally. Look, my mouse is not on you, Stimpack. You're seeing this, right? You're seeing where my mouse is on the screen, right? What's the deal there? What's happening here?
Aw, just when.
Alright, let's see if I can just fast travel out and get my equipment back. Yep, okay. But I do have to rebind my weapons to the correct buttons. Also stupid. Do you have money that I can procure? Yes. Have ammo I can procure? Also yes. A great deal of yes. I need all the 5.56 rounds, all the armor piercing rounds, all the 5mm rounds, all of those armor piercing rounds, all the 9mm rounds. I don't particularly care about Benny's suit. I'm glad I shot him in the head. Hell with that guy. I'm not really using the shotgun ever again. Don't need these knives. Deathclaw eggs. Anything energy related whatsoever. Don't care about his stupid pistol either. Circle has its own resolution. Fair enough. Tin can. Okay, he's still giving me a bunch of money for that. Were you carrying equipment that I need to sell?
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
Oh. For you? Yes. Somehow I get the feeling that they're not gonna have enough money to buy all this off me.
Welcome, sir.
Most of that was plasma stuff, right? What? Hang on a second. Okay, there we go. Alright, enough merchantry.
Come back and see us.
I don't know if I will. Okay, so I need to go talk to the yes man and tell him. Wait, no, that's not true. First, I need to go talk to the cons. I have found the last thing I need for them. They are at Red Rock Canyon. Somewhere. What's up, guys? Y'all eating some bacon and shit? I don't know. Oh, here's this guy I was looking for.
You're becoming quite the political agitator. I can't say I'm displeased.
Yep. Have a look at this book. It shows you what happens to tribes that ally with the Legion.
Let me see. My god, this is even worse than I thought. Okay, you have my support. I'll tell Papa the Alliance is a bad idea.
Okay.
What do you want to know?
There he is. Okay, RP walking over here.
Seems like everybody with a stake in the Mojave is gearing up for something big.
What, do I just talk to him now?
All 4 of my most trusted advisors have told me we should break our alliance. Maybe I should hear you out after all.
Yep, do that.
I've heard some things from my most trusted cons that makes me wonder whether this alliance is a good idea after all. But I want to leave a legacy of greatness when I die. My tribe deserves better than this, cowering in a canyon and living on scraps. Tell me then, if I don't join with Caesar's Legion, where will I find my tribe's lost glory?
Oh, man. I can either make him a proud, strong guy, or I can tell him he's a little bitch. I can speech check this dude into oblivion either way. Nah, we're gonna talk him up. It's a cool guy, we're gonna talk him up. I went to a lot of trouble to convince this guy. You don't need to look outward, mighty Khan. Your tribe is proud and strong. Claim your own glory.
Well spoken, traveler. Well spoken indeed. Perhaps it's time to find our own destiny, unburdened by the past. We'll begin readying the camp to move. As soon as Caesar makes his move, we'll depart. We will make ourselves strong again, and we shall conquer.
That sounds wise.
If you should ever tire of wandering alone, seek us out. You might just have the makings of a great Khan yourself.
Hello.
Okay. Experience points. Yeah, I'm just not bothering with the boomers. I don't care. Not the gun runners. It's just ingrained at this point. Rip North Gate. Robots. Go ahead and save the game again. I did a few things to get the tediousness out of the way if something were to happen that involves me being shot.
It's hard to sleep in this place, I tell you. Last night some girl was pounding on my door all night.
Here's the yes man.
Don't you just love that platinum chip? Buzzes with power and possibilities, doesn't it? If I were you, I'd almost want to deliver the chip to Mr. House, just to learn all its tricks. That is, unless you want to bring the NCR or Caesar's Legion to power. I wouldn't want to tell you what to do.
Talk about the tribes.
Please, go on.
Convince the Great Khans to leave the Mojave.
Maybe they'll be devoured by giant scorpions. All sorts of things could happen to them out there. That's 4 down. Just 1 to go.
Yeah, I don't care about the boomer.
Then consider them ignored. If they end up firing their howitzers at us, we'll ignore that too. Until it goes away. That accounts for all the tribes you needed to get to us. As soon as Mr. House is out of the way, things will be great. There'll be so much I can help you accomplish.
What was Benny planning to do with the chip?
Oh, he wanted to kill Mr. House and use the Platinum chip to copy my neurocomputational matrix onto the Lucky 38's mainframe. That would give me control over all of Mr. House's defenses, most prominently his Securitrons. And then I guess I just do as I'm told.
Can that actually be done?
Sure. If the chip could be used to reset administrator privileges, it'll be super easy.
Okay, well if something happens to Mr. House, I may be in touch.
I'll be waiting right here.
What's that? The Legion has spies everywhere. If you continue to work against its interests, you'll be marked an enemy. Okay. NCR has a robust network of informants. If you continue to work with Yes Man, the NCR will no longer accept your help. Okay. No, particularly care.
So I hear Mr.
What am I supposed to help Mr. House then?
Well, howdy, partner. Good to see you again. Boss is waiting for you upstairs, so get a move on.
Okay.
I see you brought some friends. Sorry, partner, but they're gonna have to stay outside.
No deal.
Boss is pretty clear on this. I can't let you in unless you buy your lonesome.
Well, I guess I have to
Howdy, partner.
get the information I need. They get told to wait automatically? Yeah, they do.
Where to, partner?
Have a nice day.
Jordan had his third spawn. Third? I didn't know there was a second. What's this here? Been pumping them out like a baby farm. Apparently I can use that computer there. I'm gonna save before doing anything at all with this guy. I don't want it to take me down the path I don't want it. That I don't
I
want.
take it you've come to deliver the Platinum chip?
They're 2 away from moving to the border of Mexico and becoming a poly family. What? I have some questions to ask you first there, Mr. House, Dr. House, MD.
I'll be happy to satisfy your every curiosity once the Platinum chip has been delivered.
Okay, not so fast. We need to discuss payment.
Our terms were clear. Now that you have the chip in your possession, any attempt to renegotiate payment would be tantamount to blackmail.
Give him the cure to lupus and save the world. Alright, if giving him the chip turns out that, you know, I don't have any way to back out of the deal after that point, then I'm just gonna reload.
Such a small thing, isn't it? And yet so capacious, so very dear. Decades of hiring salvagers out west to search for this little relic in the ruins of a place called Sunnyvale. Back then, anyway. That's where the chip was printed, on October 22nd, 2077. It was to have been hand-delivered to me here at the Lucky 38 the next day. But the bombs fell first. Suffice it to say, the delivery was never made.
What does the chip do exactly?
Yes, so far as you've seen, all it does is change the picture on the Securitron's face screens from policemen to soldiers. But as you'll see, some things are more easily shown than told. Take
Yes, he
the
said
elevator
Sunnyvale.
all the way down to the bottom level, and you'll see what I mean. Don't worry, you'll like what you see. We have much to accomplish, you and I.
See, I'm not given an option in this. Also given no option to back out, as expected. I still have my weapons.
Step closer to the demonstration area, if you would. I expect you're well familiar with my Securitrons by now. The titanium alloy housing that protects its electronic core is like a small arm that's trapped easily enough. Its X-25 Gatling laser, produced to spec by Westinghouse Inc., is deadly against soft targets at medium range. And for close-range suppression or crowd control, the Securitron is armed with a 9mm submachine gun. All of this you probably already knew. What you did not know is that these are the Securitron's secondary weapons. All this time, my Securitrons have had to get by running the Mark I operating system, which lacked software drivers for their primary weapons. Today, with the delivery of the Platinum chip, all that changes. Behold, for the first time, Securitrons running the Mark II OS. The M235 missile launcher gives the Securitron the ability to engage ground-and-air targets at significantly longer ranges. And a rapid-fire G-28 grenade launcher ensures the Securitron is deadly in close-range engagements. The software upgrade also includes drivers for the Securitron's highly sophisticated on-board auto-repair systems. Altogether, the Mark II software upgrade confers a 235% increase in combat effectiveness per unit.
Okay.
The city of New Vegas finally has soldiers worthy of protecting it. Return to the penthouse now. We have much to discuss.
Okay.
Trips to the basement are rarely so educational, don't you think? I've since broadcast the upgrade to every Securitron in range of my transmitters, and I must say, it's causing quite a stir down on the strip.
Why show your hand like that? Now your enemies know what you're up to.
I'm surprised you can still underestimate me after everything you've seen. I haven't shown my hand. I've shown one card. I've given my enemies a single provocative datum upon which to fixate. They have no idea what other cards I'm holding. It's a strong hand, believe me. I dealt it to myself.
Oh yeah? You think adding rocket launchers and grenade launchers to your robots magically makes them able to destroy two of the strongest armies in this entire area? Because I have grenade launchers and rocket launchers. Some of these motherfuckers are way stronger than I am. Hello, Mr. J.
Why would I want to go to war against the NCR? They're my best customers. If their leaders weren't scheming to steal Vegas out from under me, I'd have no troubles with the NCR at all. The foundation is laid. My Securitrons on the strip are upgraded, and those at the fort ready for action. Now it's just a matter of adjusting the attitudes of some lesser groups while we wait for Caesar's Legion to attack Hoover Dam.
Okay, well, now I'm gonna ask some questions.
What did you want to discuss?
Oh, there's a lot. Okay. Surprised you haven't asked what became of Benny.
That's because he ceased to be relevant when you recovered the platinum chip. Revenge doesn't interest me. Progress does. Sorry to deny you a moment of primate triumph, but you'll have to go elsewhere to sound your barbaric yawp. What else did you want to discuss?
Not making me want to shoot you even less. What's the deal with the snow globes?
What of it? I enjoy them. There's something about a little diorama set inside a glass dome that I find pleasing. If you run across any out in the wastes, turn them in to Jane. She'll compensate you. What else did you want to discuss?
Is there any gambling in this game? Okay. You know how they say there are no stupid questions? They're pretty wrong. It's in the title, man. It's in the title. Were you aware the White Glove Society used to be cannibals?
Yes, of course. But refraining from those dietary practices is a primary requirement of their contract. They've been good to their word. Put together one hell of a resort hotel, too. From what I hear, I'd want to eat at the Gourmand every night, if I were ambulatory. What else did you want to discuss?
Now you're looking for a tip, but some games really fucked up the gambling aspect, like the Diamond Casino in Los Santos. Fair. Now, I'm not looking for a chip. I've already gotten the chip and given it to this guy. I'm still working out whether or not I should go back and load the game and not give it to this guy. Where does New Vegas get its electricity?
Hoover Dam, of course. A hydroelectric dam. The NCR had it up and running at 50% capacity within a year of occupying the dam. By treaty, New Vegas receives 5% of its output. More than enough.
Accidentally refreshed the stream and caught a GTA 5 commercial like it knows. Oh, man. What are your plans for New Vegas?
I've resurrected Vegas, spirit intact. What I need now is the ability to enforce my rightful claim. Not just against Caesar's Legion, by the way. In fact, the NCR is a more present and insidious threat.
Okay.
To enforce, one must have force, a position of strength. Years ago, when I detected NCR scouts roaming the Mojave, I could tell from their uniforms that these were no mere tribesmen. I knew it was only a matter of time before an army appeared to take control of the dam, and I knew my Securitrons wouldn't be enough to oppose them. And so I recruited the three families. Vegas belongs to me because I mustered enough strength to bring the NCR to the bargaining table.
Mm-hmm. Wasn't the NCR's army big enough to defeat the Securitrons and the three families?
Indeed it was, and still is, but not without taking significant casualties. Would Kimball and Oliver have traded the lives of hundreds of soldiers for absolute control of Hoover Dam? Oh, yes. They weren't afraid of me. They were afraid of Caesar, that attacking me would leave them vulnerable to a Legion offensive. And so they negotiated. Not out of the kindness of their hearts, as they try to make it seem, because the calculus of power left no other choice.
Okay, and what were the terms of the treaty?
NCR forces were permitted to occupy Hoover Dam and establish a military base at McCarran Airport. Well, it used to be one. They recognized my sovereignty over the Vegas Strip and agreed to supply electricity and water once their engineers repaired the dam. Written into the treaty were provisions that the NCR do nothing to prevent its soldiers and civilians from visiting the Strip. That's how I harnessed the NCR to my endeavor. Their occupation has been the engine of my growing economy.
We'd go to war against them.
The salient issue is that they will go to war with me, if given the chance. There's just one reason why the NCR hasn't contrived some outrage to justify invading the Strip. Caesar's Legion. The final battle between those two armies is fast approaching. I can't afford to let either side win on their terms. What else did you want to discuss?
Say you keep control, what happens then?
New Vegas is more than a city. It's the remedy to mankind's derailment. The city's economy is a blast furnace in which can be forged the steel of a new rail line running straight to a new horizon. What is the NCR? A society of people desperate to experience comfort, ease, luxury.
Can we drop the hyperbole, really?
Customers. With all that money pouring in, give me 20 years and I'll reignite the high technology development sectors. 50 years and I'll have people in orbit. 100 years and my colony ships will be heading for the stars to search for planets unpolluted by the wrath and folly of a bygone generation.
In the meantime, you'd just be a dictator.
I prefer the term autocrat.
Not any
I
better.
would rule as a chief executive. I would not answer to a board of directors or any other entity. Nothing to impede progress. If you want to see the fate of democracies, look out the windows.
And what stops you from abusing that?
My judgment. I have no interest in abusing others, just as I have no interest in legislating or otherwise dictating what people do in their private time. Nor have I any interest in being worshipped as some kind of machine god messiah. I am impervious to such corrupting ambitions. But autocracy? Firm control in the hands of a technological and economic visionary? Yes, that Vegas shall have. What else did you want to discuss?
And how is the NCR going to defend themselves?
General Oliver's strategy, or tunnel vision, as I like to call it, has been to mass troops at Hoover Dam. He wants to outfight the Legion in a straightforward slugging match, and then, when they rout, pursue and destroy them in detail. A crushing, decisive victory of this sort would overshadow the tactical ingenuity of Chief Hanlon's defense 4 years ago, you see.
And what do you want to do?
A good deal should be obvious to you by now. I won't spoil the rest by talking out of turn.
Okay. What was Vegas like before the war?
It was a place of splendor. As magnificent as today's strip may seem, it's but a shadow of the neon paradise that was Las Vegas. I grew up not far from here, and though I traveled the old world extensively, I never found another place like it.
So you saved Vegas. How?
By 2065, I deemed it a mathematical certainty that an atomic war would devastate the Earth within 15 years. Every projection I ran confirmed it. I knew I couldn't save the world, nor did I care to, but I could save Vegas, and in the process, perhaps save mankind. I set to work immediately. I thought I had plenty of time to prepare. As it turned out, I was 20 hours short.
What preparations did you make?
On the day of the Great War, 77 atomic warheads targeted Las Vegas and its surrounding areas. My networked mainframes were able to predict and force transmit disarm code subsets to 59 warheads, neutralizing them before impact. Laser cannons mounted on the roof of the Lucky 38 destroyed another 9 warheads. The rest got through, though none hit the city itself. A suboptimal performance, admittedly. If only the Platinum chip had arrived a day sooner.
Why didn't it get here?
The Platinum chip was printed in Sunnyvale, California on October 22nd, 2077, the day before the Great War. It was to have been delivered by courier the following afternoon, but by then, the world had ended. The chip contained vital software upgrades, but not just for my Securitrons. Every aspect of the missile defense grid would have been upgraded too. Given that I had to make do with buggy software, the outcome could have been worse. I nearly died as it was.
How did you nearly die?
Software glitches set off a cascade of system crashes. I had to take the Lucky 38's reactor offline, lest it melt down. For nearly 5 years, I battled power outages and more system crashes until I finally managed to reboot my data core with an older version of the OS. I spent the next few decades in a veritable coma, but I survived
obviously, and eventually thrived.
Okay. Interesting. Get a new save for that. Unauthorized user, yes. Okay. Unlock control room. Unauthorized user, yes. Do it anyway. And I leveled up. Any level 22 perks here? Yeah. Attacks do much less damage to companions, meh. Damage books you pick up become blank magazines. You can use to copy your existing skill magazines at a workbench. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Yeah, let's do... Huh. Gain additional 5 damage threshold against energy weapons while wearing any metal armor, +2 while wearing reflective eyewear. Well, I'm doing both of these things, so yes. Item. Still unsure if this is the right decision, but it's what I'm going with. Unseal LS chamber. Microbial infection risk. Proceed, yes.
Why have you done this? Centuries of preparation. So much good undone.
It's just business.
If personal gain, what you sought, should have done as asked.
You won't be able to control anything, but I'll let you live.
No! Don't disable Cerebro! I'd rather be killed. Just kill me.
Huh.
I have nothing to say to you.
They would rather be killed, huh?
I have nothing to say to you.
Requires key. Do I have the key? Feels like it was too easy to get in here. Oh, it can't be picked. It requires a key to open. What's this say? Robert Edwin House, 261, President, CEO, and sole proprietor of the New Vegas Strip, industrialist and technologist, founder, president, and CEO of the multi-billion-dollar pre-war robotics and software corporation Robco Industries, has died. Generally recognized by Mr. House to be mankind's only hope of long-term survival, Mr. House's passing may well sound a death knell for the entire human race. Lost forever is his bounty of knowledge concerning human longevity, the depth and breadth of which could, as he was apt to say, fill several textbooks. He was not exaggerating. Though he did not achieve his goal of functional immortality, let us not forget that he died at the age of 261. How many people do that? I mean, come on. Also lost forever are House's singular personality, force of will, vision, and leadership ability. The probability of an equally capable figure emerging from the current human population to lead mankind to a future of equivalent quality is less than a bunch of numbers. Very low numbers, mind you. By objective measures too complex to detail in this obituary. Personality and force of will. Born June 25th, 2020. Oh wow, a few months from now. Man, that's an amazing guy. House was orphaned at an early age when his parents died in a freak accident. Though cheated of his inheritance, House attended the prestigious Institute of Massachusetts and founded Robco Industries on his 22nd birthday. Within 5 years, it was one of the most profitable corporations on Earth. Vision. By 2065, House was certain that an atomic war would soon devastate the planet. At great personal expense, he developed technologies to ensure the structural integrity of the city of Las Vegas as it was known at the time. On the day of the Great War, 77 atomic warheads targeted the city. Mr. House defeated them all. Talk about vision. No, he didn't. Leadership. Mr. House survived the war, of course, and would later recruit the 3 families, negotiate the Treaty of New Vegas, and rebuild the Vegas Strip. While these achievements yielded many immediate benefits, they were all part of the House's master plan to reignite mankind's quest for technological advancement. A plan without which the human race has nowhere to go and nowhere to turn. I'll revise and finish this up later. Have set the age of death to update automatically. Obit makes salient points, but pearls before swine, of course. Let's hope the ingrates never have cause to read it. Who knows how many of them are even literate. Okay, well that makes me feel a lot less bad about it. Thanks for nothing there, Chief. That unlock the door when I do that? It does. You have to kill him. Computers appear to do nothing. How about these robots out here? Are they, unfriendly?
Hey, look who's here.
Are we cool, robot? No response. Guys don't really have a whole lot of stuff to do without orders. You guys are probably good to follow me again.
Aw.
And for all the upgrades he gave the Securitrons, I only had to fight 2 of them, and they weren't really that difficult to fight.
Sure, later.
Alright, yes, man. I'm ready to be double-crossed, because I know how this shit works. This is a robot of Benny's design. If it doesn't double-cross me, I'll be more surprised.
Oh, hi again. Can I help you with something else?
Mr. House is out of the picture already.
You already took care of Mr. House? Wow, you work fast.
Join me at Lucky 38.
Mr. House is out of the picture and you have the platinum chip? Wonderful. Let's go.
Do I have the chip? I'm not 100% sure that I do have the chip.
Hey.
Do I have the chip? I don't have... Oh, I do. There it is. I do have the platinum chip. Ready to be double-crossed now, friend. Go ahead and double your crosses. I'm not above save scumming if this turns out to be some bullshit. That's the wrong floor. Penthouse. Oop.
Hi! This is big, huh? A very big moment. Here goes. I'll just take that platinum chip off your hands. Thanks. Wish me luck.
I can't move.
See you soon. Wow. Mr. House had quite a setup here. I can access his databanks and view telemetry on every Securitron on the network. Every Securitron on the network has been upgraded. Pretty neat, huh? The Securitrons at the fort are on standby. I see a status log here confirming...
Saves coming, scrub you, usually do the same.
Correctly. They'll be all set to go once we boost my transmitting power and bring them online with the network. But we'll worry about that later.
Okay.
See you around.
Okay, so now what? So NCR and Caesar's Legion are now my enemies. Okay, lots of quests have failed. Which one is I hear you knocking? NCR knows you're working against its interests and will no longer accept your help. Raiding and abetting the Legion's enemies, you have been declared in damnatio memoriae, an enemy of the Legion in perpetuity. Many will seek your head as a trophy. Your house is dead, its grand dreams for New Vegas will never be realized. Now what?
You did a super job wrapping things up, and I'm not just saying that because I have to. Here's some big news. I decoded a military radio transmission, and it turns out the NCR president, Aaron Kimball, is going to visit Hoover Dam. I guess he wants to boost the troops' morale, but according to projections Mr. House made, he has an 83.75% chance of being assassinated. Whoops. Anyway, it looks like Mr. House thought it was important to keep President Kimball alive.
Why did he want him alive?
Mr. House ran projections on how the NCR public will react to a defeat at Hoover Dam. Overwhelmingly, they'll blame Kimball. But if Kimball dies at Hoover Dam, there's no obvious scapegoat for them to blame, so they'll blame New Vegas instead. So that means reduced tourism for up to 5 years. The equations are pretty complicated. Mr. House sure liked numbers.
Guy was a good, smart guy, evidently. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't the right choice to kill him. It probably was. You know how these games are. Don't trust anybody. Anyway, I'm on good terms with NCR. They'll let me help protect him.
Great. A ranger named Graham has been placed in charge of security for the president's visit. You'll want to talk to him. Once the president is safe, there's one more thing for you to take care of. This gadget I'm handing you is called an override module. Mr. House had 2 of these made years and years ago. Just like him to think ahead. Take the module to the El Dorado substation and attach it to the power control terminal. I'll handle the rest.
What will it let you do?
I'll use the substation to send a huge jolt of electricity to the Lucky 38. Turns out this casino has its own reactor. All it needs is a jump start. With the reactor running at full tilt, I can boost the transmission strength of the Lucky 38's command and control network. I'm talking direct tactical control of hundreds of upgraded Securitrons at vast distances. You know that's gonna come in handy.
Okay.
Great! When this is taken care of, we'll be all set for the Legion to make its move. An entire army of upgraded Securitrons just standing by over at the fort. Pretty neat, huh?
Yeah, I guess it is. Alright, anyway. Protect President Kimball during his official visit to Hoover Dam before powering up El Dorado substation. Go to El Dorado Power Station and install the override chip. Okay. Away we go. My followers still don't follow me up here despite Mr. House not being here. That's kind of silly. We're gonna roll with this. Where are my followers? They stay up in the presidential suite? Because I know they do that, don't they? Follow me. They got stuck here because I went from here to the penthouse. That's what it was. For some reason, they can't go to the penthouse at all. Okay, where am I supposed to go? And are they going to be hostile when I get there? Still liked by NCR. Vilified by Caesar's Legion. They will straight up attack me no matter what. Okay, so Hoover Dam. Right there next to Boulder City. See if I get shot at when I go here. Not immediately. See if I can just wait till morning. Damn. That away. Down the road. Imagine if you aren't liked by the NCR at this point, that things don't turn out well for Vegas, since it's decreased tourism was what his reasoning was. Or NCR, right? Yeah.
Man, I'm exhausted. Moore's got us running drills non-stop.
Guess that's where I go, the visitor center. Fancy.
It seems that the territories are about to blow up.
Oh, the snow globe. Mr. House is dead though, so I have nobody to give it to.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
How are their NCR troopers wearing power armor? Didn't think they were capable.
I've heard of you. I'm glad you're here to help us out. This is a delicate matter, and we need all the help we can get from people we can trust. We've got a lot to do to prepare for the President's visit, and not much time. Once we start, we'll be on a strict timetable. Are you ready?
I do have some questions.
Ask your questions, but keep it short.
Do you have any leads on possible security threats?
The Legion will definitely try something. We don't have any solid leads yet. I'd almost expect something direct from them. Given the circumstances, there's a possibility of something more subtle, like sabotage. But since we don't have anything solid, we'll just have to keep our eyes out for anything out of the ordinary.
What can I do to help?
Someone like you. I'm just glad to have you on board. Do whatever you can. Security sweeps, talk to people, keep an eye out.
And use my weapons during the visit.
We trust you, so you're free to have your weapons. Just don't do anything too crazy, and we'll back you up.
You have a detailed schedule for the visit.
I have a full itinerary here. Here you go.
What are your security arrangements?
Security detail consists of rangers stationed here at the dam. Some will keep an eye on the crowd while others will watch the perimeter. Snipers and sharpshooters have been assigned to key locations, and we also have a special canine unit sniffing out members of the crowd. I've also locked down access to critical locations, such as the landing platform on the visitor center.
I'm gonna need access everywhere.
Alright, I'll give you full access.
Okay.
If there's nothing else, then let's get moving.
All set.
Good. The President doesn't arrive until tomorrow. Get some rest. I'll brief you in the morning.
Wow, that was a good sleep.
Glad you could join us. Most of my men are already on duty, and the crowd has already started gathering outside. We've got a busy day ahead of us.
What's the plan?
The plan is to get through today without the shit hitting the fan. So I'll be overseeing the security team personally, keeping in constant contact with people over the radio. It's a good bet that the Legion is going to try something today, so we have to be prepared for anything. We'll do whatever it takes to get the President through this visit in one piece.
Okay.
President Kimball is arriving shortly. If you want to do any last-minute security sweeps or take a look around for anything suspicious, do it now. Once you're ready, meet me outside on the observation deck. Don't take too long.
Okay. Save the game immediately. Look around for anything suspicious, he says.
When I got this assignment, I was hoping I'd be more handy. Just between us, Colonel Moore scares me sometimes.
Seriously. Presented. 4 out of 9. Not that one. There you go. Who's the cultist in the hood? That is one of the Brotherhood of Steel that's following me. He has a giant sledgehammer. And a flamethrower / rocket launcher. It's both. Also, there's Robot Doggo. Hoover Dam security report. President's arrival today, security is running a final sweep of the area, making preparations. Only members of the security team will have weapons at the President's speech. It means all troopers at the speech must relinquish their weapons beforehand. We'll limit people allowed to see the speech to a small number to reduce any potential risk to the President. I've gotten word the President's traveling with only 2 Rangers, so our security team will need to be on full alert. I feel like to log my concerns about not having enough time to prepare for this, but we'll have to do our job here today. I bet he wanted to be a professional wrestler before the nuke. It's a she. And I don't think they were alive during or before the nuke. Mr. House was 261, and the nuke went off when he was in his 60s or 70s, so it's been several centuries at this point. You notice the duty roster has been accessed by an unknown login ID. It'd be a good idea to keep an eye out for anything out of the ordinary. Keep an eye on sniper locations. Okay, there's your something weird. Basic assignments are this. Rangers will secure the perimeter and keep an eye out for any external threats. Additional Rangers will be stationed around the stage and the crowd. Their primary job is to keep an eye on the crowd to make sure nothing funny happens. Want sharpshooters positioned at the following potential sniper locations. Visitor Center roof, Western Ridge, Dam Tower 1 roof. I want a radio up here to check in. We've received word that the President's vertibird is having some issues with the flight control computer. I've had some of the techs here examine the logs that were sent, and we think we can fix the issue with a small computer update. Ranger Grant's given me permission to have one of the NCR engineers examine the vertibird when it arrives, as well as having our computer update the vertibird systems after it arrives. Okay. Visitor Center roof, Western Ridge, Dam Tower 1 roof. Do need some more drinks. Thanks for the drinks. Nothing in the garbage. Unfortunate. Lock closet. I'll take anything out of here? No. Kinda weird that it lets me in here.
First recon's at Camp Forlorn Hope. Sounds like we got a chance to hold it. I'd still rather take my lead in the strip.
Like a hell of a final boss area if I ever seen one. I don't think that's actually where a final boss is gonna be, but funny thought. Man, this place is huge. I can't even begin to know what to look. I hope I'm not actually timed. If I am, I'm gonna have to go back and load the game. Get some freaking GoldenEye 007 vibes between the music and the location. Well, fellas, you get this vibe? Like, listen to the music and look at this room and tell me this doesn't just scream GoldenEye 007. Like, hang on. This will make it even better. Now it looks like GoldenEye 007. Okay, without the first person aiming. Yeah. I don't actually have any idea where I'm going. I just know there are a lot of these power plants. Where the hell am I going? Computer work.
Hey, the gang's all here.
What? Door to Oliver's compound. Okay, well that was a lot of walking for a whole lot of nothing. I gotta walk all the way back. I'm tempted to just load the game. What's this here? Like that screen is supposed to have people on it. And we're walking. And we're walking. That guy just like jumped from the 3rd floor. Anybody else see that?
Morning. Hello there, youngster. Welcome to my baby.
Why do you call this place that?
The power station, the dam, they're my babies. Well, don't tell my grandchildren I said that. Anything in here that I haven't rebuilt, I've fixed. I've been here since well before the first battle. I've ground my knuckles on so much cement in here, it is nearly as much me as it is cement.
Okay, tell me about the last battle.
I was down there for most of it, so I can't tell you much of what the boys with the guns were doing up top. From talking to the boys that were fighting up there, I can tell you that Hanlon managed to pull off what most people would have thought impossible.
Okay. What do you do?
I'm the head engineer. I make sure the turbines keep spinning and the water keeps pumping.
And how's it running?
Been better, been worse. When I first came here, there was but one turbine spinning. At one point shortly after the last battle, I had 6 of them spinning. It was a wonderful sound. Only 4 of them are running right now.
What's wrong with the other ones?
A little bit ago, one of the intake towers got clogged. No water running through it anymore to spin the generators. One of these days, I'll get some boys out to the turbine to get it running again. But right now, it is pretty low on the priority list.
Okay.
Later.
Little to no information was gained. Well, I guess I need to get back to that door. No, it isn't that door. It's one of these doors. It's probably that one. Need to get back to a door. Don't even know what door it is. That makes it kind of difficult. But I bet it's got a blinky light pointing to it.
Hey.
Hey. Okay. Nothing of value was gained there.
Hey, I heard about you. What can I do for you, friend?
Notice anything suspicious?
Nope. Haven't noticed anything strange at all. Neither has my friend here, and he has a good nose for these things.
Nice looking dog you have there.
Thanks. We haven't been paired together long, but he's a smart dog.
Mind if I borrowed him to check out the area?
I don't think so. You already have a dog right there.
Fair enough.
Not since the last time you asked, no. Bye.
Looks a little bit malnourished. By a little bit, I mean a lot. Then again, mine's a robot, so I can't really talk. Western Western Ridge. Wonder how I get up there.
Sounds like we're running prim now. I'd still rather take my leave of this trip.
Not ready to speak to him yet.
You're cleared to go on through.
I don't have time to talk right now.
Am I supposed to be taking note of something here?
First recon's in Camp Forlorn Hope. Get some rangers involved too, and we get the end impregnable fortress.
Pant. Okay.
Sounds like we're running prim now. Nothing is gonna happen to the president on the watch.
I don't believe this is the place I'm supposed to be checking. One of these sniper locations is gonna have a bad.
Heyo!
Tell me about yourself.
Mama always told me not to talk to strangers. But you seem like a nice person. Mama left me on a farm when she went out prospecting. When she never came back, the owner didn't want me around. Kicked me out on my own. A nice guy came up and asked me if I wanted to join the NCR, so I did. Now the troopers are my family. I like it here. Everyone is so nice.
Weird. Okay, what do you know about the visit?
He's coming to give a big fancy speech to all us troops stationed here at the dam. I'm pretty excited. He seems like such a nice guy, and I get to meet him. He's giving me a medal. I don't know why, though. I'm just doing my job like all the other guys. I'm still excited, though. Bye-bye.
Seems fishy.
You better get out of here.
What the? What? Excuse me, what? Anybody want to read that one back to me? I'm pretty sure I was told I had access to all areas. I literally walk up somewhere and they all start shooting me. Exactly what the hell? And that makes me just want to kill all of them. Particularly this guy. Fucking jack off. Okay. I can't understand why walking in that one specific spot pisses him off. What the? Why does it have me looking down when I get up here?
We need to keep an eye out for anything suspicious.
Static on the radio. I don't know, perhaps the suspicious thing is just that, you know, They shoot you if you walk into the wrong spot. Oh, get off of the manhole. I'm trying to use it. Or am I not supposed to be here either? Can't even see where the other guy is. I don't really see any way to get up there either. Okay, maybe I'm not supposed to investigate yet. Alright, save again.
Have you finished your security sweep?
Yeah, sure.
Looks like that's his vertibird coming right now. It's showtime. Let's not mess this up. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got some security procedures to oversee.
Sounds are coming from the wrong area. Control console for the AA gun on Hoover Dam. Don't see anything unusual.
Come back in a minute. I'm busy with security matters.
Well, there they are. Kind of bull crap music.
Thank you, my fellow Californians, who have come so far to answer the call to serve as put forward by the Republic.
The Legion can count on
It is for you that I have come here, and it is because of you that I am able to do so. We enjoy our privileges because you take the greatest risks and are prepared to make the most noble sacrifices. It is because of men and women like Private First Class, Jeremy Watson, that Nevada and the new California
It's not gonna let me hit that guy, is it?
free and secure. Board in a tin shack on the outskirts of One Pine. Jeremy
We'll be
Watson
keeping
never
an
had
eye out
any
for anything suspicious.
His father worked as a caravan guard on the short loop, and his mother, like many Californians, braved the ruins of the old world as a prospector. They suffered through water
That guy up there is the one.
attacks and the Brotherhood War. Like our mighty Sierra Nevadas, they endured.
What are you doing up here?
The dead ranger downstairs.
Oh, shit. Really? We should go take a look.
Is it okay to leave your post?
We're just going to be a moment. We should both take a look first.
Radio it in first.
I think I should check it out first before radioing it in.
No, radio it in first.
You're more trouble than you're worth.
Sure I am.
The bird alone. answers the clarion call. Men and women step forward to say, I will carry the weight. And at Owen's Lake, we made true on our promise, driving out the raider tribes to establish a lasting peace in the eastern Sierra Nevadas. We carried the weight, and though we left behind many of our brothers and sisters on that battlefield, it did not break us. 10 years ago, Chief Elise met with representatives of the Desert Rangers to discuss terms of what would become the Ranger Unification Treaty. The treaty was more than a resolution to welcome the Desert Rangers into the Republic. It was a covenant to protect Southern Nevada against Caesar's Legion and the tyranny of his regime. There are some back home who ask me, but who are we protecting? What does Nevada to us? Sometimes we forget that the light of our society shines beyond our borders. Sometimes we take those privileges for granted that our forebears fought so hard to achieve. We must always remember that wherever Californians stand, we carry our principles with us. Equal respect, representation, and protection under the laws of a just republic. This is the same fire that
Anything else happening? Maybe I should go.
We are the heirs of that civilization.
Are you serious? Move. Come on.
Into the darkness of this wasted land. When the Republic called on the men and women of California to carry that fire across the Mojave, Jeremy Watson answered. You answered. Together you carried the weight. And when PFC Watson's platoon came under attack at Forlorn Hope, he took the greatest risk.
We keeping an eye out?
Found an assassin in the tower.
Damn it. I can't believe the Legion actually got someone past our security. Good job catching him. I'll have a security team sweep the area to see if the Legion has any more surprises for us. I'm also canceling the President's speech. We'll have a security team get him out of here right away. But let's not relax until he's safe.
Not only for his fellow Californians, but for California itself. He was prepared to make the most noble of sacrifices to defend the principles of our republic, even here, on Nevada soil. His actions are a beacon to all of us who stand here today in tribute to his valor.
For anything suspicious.
Private First Class Jeremy Watson.
Who did that guy just kill?
Not now.
It's Dale Gribble with the bug one. Ah, did he kill the... He killed the private. Aw, come on, dude. He's out of there.
Not now.
Okay.
Good job today. We got the President out safe and sound. I couldn't have done it without you. You have my thanks.
That's all there is to it there, huh? Okay.
What is going on?
Some random engineer just tried to kill the dude. Do I get to go up there now, or are they gonna shoot at me? I bet they're gonna shoot at me. It's probably like permanently this like off limits area, despite the fact that I was allowed access to everything. Redundant failsafe detonator.
Good job today. You got the president out safe and sound. I couldn't have done it without you. You have my thanks.
Okay, that was apparently all I had to do there. Let's see. Go to El Dorado Power Station, install the override chip. I actually haven't been there. Southwest from me? Right. So who was Dale Gribble with the bug wand? Was that the guy that was running up on the president? Is that who you were talking about? The shooter in the tower? Oh. Had to give him some pocket sand. They was spraying for bugs up in the clock tower at the college, and Bill called the cops thinking it was a sniper while playing foosball with the boys. Oh. Those NCR folks there? Like...
Not much happens here, but stay out of the control room and enclosure or there's gonna be trouble. Got it?
One of the range...
Stay out of the control room and enclosure or there's gonna be trouble. Got it?
Your vets looked at me, and I just about surrendered. You know, if you were serving, you'd probably be halfway to general
Look
by
all
now.
you want, just don't mess with any of the equipment. The control room's off limits, and so is the enclosure.
Look all you want, just don't mess with any of the equipment. The control room's off limits, and so is the enclosure.
He's saying that to
You
this
visiting
guy.
every NCR post just to see the sights? This here's the Dorado. It's where we send power back home.
Okay. They sure are chatty. They say not to go in the control room, too. We're gonna see how well that goes over. 'Cause I'm gonna.
We keep an eye out for Legion raiding parties. They'd love to shut down the Dorado.
They're not like a backdoor entrance that they won't see me go into and freak out over.
You visiting every NCR post just to see the sights? This here's the Dorado.
Only combat I seen lately was
back
shooting some
home.
geckos.
This is certainly the room I have to go to.
All the juice from Hoover flows right through the
Only
Dorado,
combat I
and
seen
we send it
lately was
west to keep the home lights burning.
I don't know if they'll come after me as soon as I go in, but I'm going in. Yep, they will. People know you're good at heart even though you're occasionally a troublemaker. In this case, I don't have any choice but to kill them to come in here. I can't actually advance any if I don't. Can't sleep while trespassing. Oh, fair enough. Power the substation. The access alone. Aren't I supposed to install the override chip? Where do I do that? No one's sure what to make of your unpredictable nature, but you've left a strong impression.
Evening.
Well, they don't seem to shoot me. I just walked right out of there. Weird.
Move along.
Ooh, is that a crash? That would be a crash. The whole damn thing hung up. It still says launching. Oh, wait, hold up. Getting somewhere. I think we're getting somewhere. What is it doing? Okay. Window, please. What? What is it doing? There we go. Okay. Are we in there? Did I win? No, the game crashed. The game crashed like a couple seconds after this point. Yes, back to your regularly scheduled Fallout. This is not the right location. Oh yeah, you gotta make sure the game crashes just repeatedly. Everything I play at this point just crashes.
Thank you for visiting New Vegas.
There we go. Made it that time. Many crashes were had. Except Mario Maker 2. Well, let's not tempt it. How about that? It just gave me an idea, a crash screen that cuts to the old hacked footage of the guy dressed as Max Headroom. I don't recall what you're referencing there. Are you later? Okay, fair enough. My companion still can't come up here despite the fact that, like, I should be in full control. But I'm probably not, because I'm probably going to get double-crossed. I'm just waiting for it.
President Kimball survived his visit to Hoover Dam. Nice one. Now, moving on. Don't you love seeing the Lucky 38 all lit up? Sign of things to come. Exciting news! The Legion's massing troops in a staging area east of the dam. Attack imminent. Monster of the East ready to roll.
Okay. So, time for lots of shooting. Anything else I should do beforehand?
Well, some of Mr. House's projections predict a moderate probability of civil instability subsequent to the NCR being driven from the Vegas region. One of the mitigating contingencies he planned was to enlist the followers to provide increased medical aid throughout the region. Just seems like it might help keep things stable when we go independent. Not that I know what I'm talking about.
Okay, I guess I'll go talk to them.
Wonderful. I'll keep tabs on the situation at
Yeah, I'm well aware. It just said that. Literally just said that. Thanks, Peanut Gallery.
Aw.
I can't get my companions to fucking follow me. Clearly. So the followers, I think, were in Freeside, right? Oh, this again. He didn't need that head. Okay, here's where the followers are. You there?
Howdy.
Have some questions. No, I don't have some questions. You're not who I need to talk to. Now she's out here. Okay.
What's up?
What's up, Spikes?
One of my aides said you got into the Lucky 38. If you see someone by the name of Emily near there, we would like you to work for us.
I think the followers should support an independent Vegas through the coming battle at the dam.
I'm sure you have your reasons, but we are much too busy to waste our time on those selfish bastards. Even if we wanted to, we don't have the resources to handle such a monumental task right now. Unless you can handle our supply shortages, the best we can do is scrape by here in Freeside. More than rough, it's a damn mess. Freeside townies are constantly picking fights with NCR civilians. Thugs and thieves are always looking for a victim, and the local families are just sitting back making caps on the mess. Freeside is in dire need, but no one has been man enough to step up. The followers can only do so much to stem the tide.
Okay, what can I do?
There is always something needing done. A few souls here in Freeside could be great assets to the community if they'd kick their addictions. We need a regular supply of medicine organized, but the Crimson Caravan wants too many caps for what we need. Lastly, tensions between the townies and NCR tourists have been going downhill fast lately. A lot of innocent people will get hurt if things blow up.
Okay. That doesn't seem to be helping me at all. I'm just not gonna worry about it. I wanted to see how much trouble it would be. Doesn't look like it's really gonna be something I feel like doing. So we're just gonna get this started. Of course, since I have to go in here, my followers probably won't be with me.
Be advised, visitors will be held responsible for the behavior of any robots accompanying them.
Wasn't sure if I'd looked all the way around through here.
Are you ready to head for the dam? Caesar's Legion is due to attack at any moment.
Okay, let's go.
Great! So I've been looking over Mr. House's force projections and running some calculations. It turns out there are two ways we can win this thing. Hear that? We have options. We could route the dam's power output to the facility under Fortification Hill. That'll restart its reactor, just like you did with the Lucky 38. That'll wake up the Securitron army you left on standby and give us enough force to push the Legion and the NCR straight out of the Mojave. The other option is destroy the dam's generators. Without those, it's just a big bunch of concrete. The NCR won't have any reason to stick around. You don't have to decide yet. For now, all you have to do is take this override module and install it on the terminal in the power control room. Good luck. See you at the dam.
You are committing to fight for an independent Vegas at the Battle for Hoover Dam, which will determine the fate of New Vegas for decades to come. If there's anything you want to do before you enter the battle, do it now, before you cross the point of no return. I was told yesterday I was not close to the end of the game. I think they were pulling the wool over my eyes. Because if I'm getting a message telling me this is the point of no return, that would be what I would consider the end of the game. Anyway, I'm gonna say I'm not ready yet so that I can save. Save number 90 is my point of no return save. Any save after this will be different. Let's do it. Go to the control room in Hoover Dam and install the override chip.
You must get to the control room and install the override chip. You must get to the control room and install the override chip.
Whoa! Jesus Christ! Are my followers here? They're not, are they? Guess you just can't bring them with you. Oh, there's my followers. There's one of them anyway. Where's the other one? Leveled up. So at this point, I'm not 100% sure what I would even need to put points into. I'm gonna just jack science all the way up. I'm already past point of no return, so I'm just gonna have it up there in case it's necessary for something. They're carrying 5.6. I should probably carry the same. Marksman carbine to repair mine. Go ahead and do that. This is where I need to go here, isn't it?
You must get to the control room.
Like a control room to me.
Stop right there. No one is allowed into the control room.
Oh? What are you guys gonna do about it? No power armor training required. Salvaged power armor. Activate. Control box is connected to the main computer banks at Hoover Dam. Install the override.
Hi! Nice to see you again. So, we can blow up the dam's generators, or I could route the dam's entire power output to the fort. That'll activate a certain army of Securitrons and set them loose to ravage the Legion. What do you say?
Then power to the fort.
Yes! This is gonna be fun! I'm unlocking the east power plant. Hit the manual switch, then go topside and deal with the Legion and NCR.
Alright. Dog scared the shit out of me. About to shoot the hell out of him. But his face is just all over everything now, huh? That's what I need. 5.56 rounds. Oh, hush, dog. East power electrical switch. Controls power to the east side of the power plant. Turn it on. Hey, would you know it? I'm right. This is the final boss area. I literally said that as I was walking through here before. Move, robot. I mean, it's not really, but it kinda is. I freaking called it. Into the Legate's camp and deal with the Legate. How do I get down from here? Guess I wasn't supposed to go that way. Oh, geez. The robots are handling it. I have little need to handle it. The robots are handling it. Anti-material rifle. It's got really bad DPS. Oh, geez. Oh, they got this. Look at that. I'm the commander of a giant robot army. Until I get double crossed. Open gate to the Legate's camp. I remember this. This time I have my guns. And you're still an asshole. Funny, technically. Drop that guy. That didn't help him very much, did it? Alright, Caesar, are you done being a jackass up here? Are you gonna blast him now? Why does this guy show it's friendly?
And who are you to come before me? You don't bear the mark of the bear, yet you are ready for battle.
What, Caesar wasn't brave enough to come take the dam himself?
Kaiser's will is made truth through me. I am a hammer against all that defy his rule. If you seek to stand against me, you shall fall as the West falls.
Here to kill you, the Legion's advance ends here.
Enough words, then. Let our strength settle this. Death to prophet! Damn!
Is he running away? He's running away! Oh, that's why. Because they're gonna freaking chuck grenades at me. Dude, don't be such a wimp! All he's doing is throwing grenades! What a wimp! What a wimp, okay. You got grenades, I got doctor's bags. Heck it. I'm totally fine again. Meanwhile, you're very dead. Lead of the East. I mean, I'm gonna take it. Take that fancy ass helmet, too. Oh, I'm taking shots. Oh shit!
If I die...
Deal with General Oliver and the NCR. I just used a lot of my ammo. Do I really not have enough ammo for this? Alright, now where? I went through like 1,000 bullets on this thing already. What the? Okay then.
Caesar on the cross. Been a long time since I've seen the kind of work you've laid down today. A damn long time. And the screams of those Legion bastards as they kick dirt running east like a choir of angels to my ears. Speaking of, that crazy light show over the fort? What the fuck was that? Some kind of thumb of God you called down? Amazing. Fucking amazing. Could use 100 of you. Just scatter you over the east like jacks. Give those plum fucks the what for.
Can't take all the credit, had some help from my allies here.
And, well, these boys with you? Hello there, Smiley. Guess it ain't no secret how you, I say, can you ask them to put their weapons down? I was just reaching in my coat to give you a cigar.
General Oliver Hoover Dam is ours. Leave at once.
I would sooner spit on the grave of my dead mother than let some courier walk the wasteland fuck talk to me like that. Who the hell do you think you are? Looking to cash your chips to the sound of NCR bullets, huh? I can oblige.
Are you sure that's wise?
Look, I know you're riding high right now, but let me tell you, you ain't pissing on me right now. You're pissing on the bear. You've been far enough west, I'm guessing, to know how far that claw stretches. Fuck with the bear and...
I was hoping we could be pleasant about this.
You want me to make tracks out of here? Head back west? Tail between our legs? No. I came for a fight today. And if you're looking to make me budge, you better have a damn good left hook, or I'm not going anywhere.
I have to have 100 in speech. Oh man, I want to go back and do it again with my level up different. That one level up I got, I should have put 100 into speech. I didn't think I was going to actually have to use that. Talking all you can do, I can talk tough too.
That's so. Well, if all you brought is words, then this is going to be one short conversation.
Look, either you're going to leave or you're going to fight, so decide.
I think you're cashed out enough to know my chances are pretty good. And like I said, I'm not leaving the dam now the Legion's been broken.
Okay. What the fuck? Hold on. Excuse you? It forces me to put my gun away. It forces me to put my gun away. How am I supposed to fight the guy if it forces me to put my gun away? If my gun was already out, I'd blast the motherfucker. No problem. Alright, well, element of surprise is gone. Now we know what happens. Now I'm gonna go through the trouble of killing these fucks again, save the game, and just blast this dude. Not even talk to him. Talking is pointless. So at this point, I'm actually inclined to just load the game and speech check him into oblivion. I don't know that I can get enough experience here to level up again. What is my speech stat? Do I have a book for it? My speech is 90. I don't have a book for it. Frustrating.
Who are you to come before me? Another kill.
Oh damn, they already punched them out. Oh jeez. Up against the damn wall. Now why did that work out so well the first time, but it's not working this time? This game finds, it just makes way for bullshit sometimes, doesn't it? Can I please get into the menu? Thank you. Oh geez, there's a wall here. Why are there like 10 times more of them all of a sudden? What is going on with the menu here? Okay. Can the guy shooting at me stop? I don't know what the Super Stim Pack debuff does. I've never actually had it. If my eyesight wasn't so completely fucked from getting hit by every bullet, because they don't miss a shot, okay, I'm just really, really confused as to why the first time I did that, it wasn't a problem, but that time, there was not even close to a chance. I really don't get what the big difference there was. And 99% of the enemies don't even spawn until you're already doing the thing. Oh, what's going on with that guy? Dog, go get him. Or get stuck on things, that works too. Where did the asshole just go? Cat, stop.
who are you to...
Yeah. Kill him.
Another...
And once again, like, all my companions are down. Before, I had the companions for almost the whole thing. Now I'm right back to getting consistently shot by whoever the hell that is over there, and not being able to do a damn thing about what's going on. So I think the first time I just got extremely lucky, and now I'm just running into whatever the hell this is. That guy over there has bullets that apparently just make you unable to see anything ever again. This is very stupid, and I'm Ooh, boy. If it's not clear, I'm not really enjoying this part. I basically feel like the game just stole all that from me. That kind of shit pisses me off. Dude, would you like to die? Fuck, man. Why does it... Game, what are you doing? See what the luck fairy has in store for me this time. Alright, just... No, don't... Apparently can't even click save. So frustrated right now.
And who are you?
Blah, 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 blah.
We shall see how brave you... Another...
Where did the damn explosion come from, for one thing?
Retribution!
Yeah, retribution. And yet you're running. What the fuck was that? Dude. What is this garbage? that all the difficulty left this game has to offer? Just flood me with more enemies than I know what to do with?
Retribution.
I'm not gonna be able to fight the other guys, because this time instead of using like 3 stim packs, I'm having to use 45 of them. What the fuck was that? Dude. The motherfucker's sitting here beating me to death with a shovel. Hold up. I got one of those. I got you. Hold up. Let's see if it works when I fucking do it. Huh? Does this work when I try it?
And who are you to come?
Eat shit, asshat.
Die, coward.
Maybe you just had to fucking fight him in Mortal Kombat. Look at that. He just sent me in a suit of power armor flying 30 feet across the freaking room. Come here, buddy. Come on, I got shovels too. Let's hit him with a shovel. Beat the shit out of him with a damn shovel. This'll work. Stupid shit, man. Absolutely stupid.
And who are you to come before me?
What?
You don't bear the mark of the bear.
Okay.
Yet you are ready for death to
Why is he running away now? What's he running away now? Did the game put it on easy mode for me or something? Did I miss something? Did I find the easy mode cheat? What's wrong, little bitch? Yeah, you don't like rockets, do you? Or bullets? How about bullets? You want some of those? Blow it out your ass. Okay, here's the moment of truth when he blows this door up and decides he's just gonna freaking one-shot me. Watch, I have my gun out. It's gonna put my gun away. Yeah, flashy fucking entrance, asshole. Look at Bobblehead. What is going on there? Look at the damn thing.
Caesar on the cross. Been a long time. And the speak. Could you?
Hold that thought. I want to introduce you to some friends.
And well. Guess it ain't no secret how you, I say, can you ask them to put their weapons down? I was just reaching in my coat to give you a cigar.
Damage 1 for me. You and the Legion have both lost.
I would sooner spit on the grave.
Yeah, I heard it all before.
You think?
Leave on your feet or leave wrapped in your flag.
Look,
you just say the same thing. It doesn't matter what you say. How about I ask these robots to fuck you and your entire battalion with a rocket barrage?
You want me to make tracks out? No.
Erase them.
Figured as much. Come on, you sons of bitches, we're ready.
Yeah, there you go.
You did a super job wrapping things up, and I'm not just saying that because I have to. I didn't want to make a big deal about this until after we won, but, well, I found some code snippets in one of Mr. House's databanks that will let me, reprogram my personality to be a little more assertive, basically. So that's what I'm going to be doing, and it's going to take me a while, so it'll seem like I'm offline. But don't worry, everything will be okay. I've updated the Securitron's targeting parameters, so they know what to do. Vegas will be protected. So that's where I'll be, off making a few changes. And I guess I'll see you around. We accomplished a lot together. It was fun. Take care.
And so the courier who had cheated death in the cemetery outside Goodsprings cheated death once again, and the Mojave Wasteland was forever changed. The courier, with the aid of Yes Man, drove both the Legion and the NCR from Hoover Dam, securing New Vegas's independence from both factions. With Mr. House out of the picture, part of the Securitron army was diverted to the Strip to keep order. Any chaos on the streets was ended. Quickly. Chaos became uncertainty, then acceptance with minimal loss of life. New Vegas assumed its position as an independent power in the Mojave. Supporting the ideals of independence, the courier was recognized as the man responsible for a truly free New Vegas. He ensured Mr. House's tyranny was broken, and neither Caesar's Legion nor NCR would ever gain control over New Vegas.
Though some super mutants in Nightkin continued to journey to the legendary Utopia, they found little trace of its existence. Some eventually found their way to Jacobstown, but many wandered off into the wastes, confused and disheartened.
Still grappling with self-doubt over his usefulness in the face of old age, Raoul was never able to find peace with himself. Eventually, he left the Mojave and assumed a new name, as he had done so many times before.
With little law left in the wasteland, the Brooms continued to defend themselves against the prospectors and scavengers invading their territory.
The Brotherhood used the Battle of Hoover Dam as an opportunity to retake Helios 1, and came to control the area between it and Hidden Valley. With no organized opposition, their patrols began monitoring trade along I-15 and 95, seizing any items of technology they deemed inappropriate.
After the courier ensured New Vegas remained free, the followers found that independent Vegas was even more unstable and violent than before. Old Mormon Fort became excessively burdened by the influx of patients, struggling to provide even the most basic of services.
With New Vegas's independence formally declared, Goodsprings thrived. More travelers stopped by Goodsprings on their way to and from the Strip, and the locals grew prosperous from the traffic.
During the Battle of Hoover Dam, the Great Khans quickly evacuated Red Rock Canyon and headed north and east into the plains of Wyoming. There, they reconnected with the followers of the Apocalypse and rebuilt their strength. Bolstered by ancient knowledge of governance, economics, and transportation, they carved a mighty empire out of the ruins of the Northwest.
Thanks to the courier and Lily, a cure for the Nightkin's schizophrenia was found shortly after Dr. Henry's experiment concluded. Nightkin and other super mutants in the wasteland flocked to Jacobstown, and the town became known as a haven where a mutant could find peace.
Lily continued to take her medicine at half doses, and although she remembered her grandchildren, her mind remained muddled and confused. Eventually, she parted ways with the courier and traveled west, seeking the remnants of her past.
The Kings retained their control of Freeside, and while they continued to favor the needs of locals, they tolerated the citizens of the defeated NCR.
After Ray's brain was transplanted into Rex's cybernetic body, it took Rex some time to adjust to the old scrapyard dog's memories. Eventually, Rex's mind settled peacefully, melding his own memories with that of long travels with old Lady Gibson.
Though Novak was a low-priority target for the Legion,
Many of Novak's citizens died in its defense. In the weeks that followed, several bright followers returned to Novak to help restore its defenses, allowing it to remain independent of NCR.
Armed with a wide array of improvised explosives and stolen weapons, the Vault 19 Powder Gang tormented the Mojave Wasteland for years. Citizens of the NCR were favorite targets, and they always suffered the worst fates.
Despite NCR's pledge to support Prim, they abandoned the town after their loss to the Courier. Independent again, Prim operates much as it had before the Powder Gangs arrived, full of ups and downs.
And so the Courier's road came to an end, for now. In the new world of the Mojave Wasteland, fighting continued, blood was spilled, and many lived and died just as they had in the old world. Because war never changes.
Well, hell. The game crashed. Ha! That's how it shows. That's how it shows its love. I don't know if there was supposed to be anything else after that, but the game crashed. War never changes indeed. Crashes never change. I feel like that was the whole ending though. So anyway. That was it. I was told last night I wasn't actually close and that I wasn't gonna beat it tonight. And I said I felt like I was getting close to the end. But no, that was it. And it gave me one nice little crash to top it off with. And I maintain that that last fight was complete bullshit. No, I don't want to continue from my last save game. That was right before this fight. Continue from here, because this is before the point of no return.
Aw, does jumping at them with my fists count as ranged?
Okay. There's still some little bits and pieces here that I didn't get, and there's probably some stuff I never saw in the first place. I might be a little more thorough with the DLC in this game, though. The NCR is kind of iffy on me, though. I almost wonder if I should just load an older save before I do this, because the NCR is iffy on me, and Caesar's Legion is completely against me at this save. I'm not real sure. Okay, let me look up which one And look up the DLCs and where they start. Alright, let's see where they start. Okay. I could basically just do them in order. Where do you start each one? I see the quest, but I don't know which one's which. Okay. So Dead Money was the first one. Something about the Sierra Madre grand opening. Okay, so that'll be the quest we go to. Abandoned Brotherhood of Steel bunker. Alright, that's where we're going. There's enemies already on me. These stupid buzzy things. Watch that friendly fire there, friend. There's one stuck in the ground there. There we go. Oh.
For the Brotherhood.
Oh, I got that level up. Well, hell, at this point, I'm just taking speech to 100 because, you know, the game basically gave me a nice big F you for not doing it. I'm gonna make sure it's there now. Getting pretty close. See if I can. That is coming from the game, yeah. There are literally people talking. The ambient noise around here has people talking like I'm in a bar or something. That's awkward. Oh, jeez. I suppose that should have been expected. Alright, let's take it a little slower here. Was it just the one? Abandoned Brotherhood of Steel bunker. Star of Cloud Residue. Other assorted things. Equipment storage? Odd. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Dead Money takes you to an extremely dangerous area of the Mojave Wasteland, a one-way journey until your business at the Sierra Madre is finished. In normal mode, you'll encounter new traps, enemies, and new companions whose lives are tied to yours. In hardcore mode, you'll be fighting the environment as well, a toxic city that erodes health over time. Companions are more vulnerable, and so are you. Dead Money is recommended for experienced couriers, level 20+. If up to the challenge, continue on. The Sierra Madre grand opening awaits and has been for 200 years. Alright. Ooh. Trippy. They like their jump scares, don't they? We've lost Veronica's scribe assistant. Veronica's returned to the 188. We've lost Rex's search and mark. Turned to Freeside. Oh, we get a cinematic, y'all.
You've heard of the Sierra Madre Casino. We all have. The legend, the curses, foolishness about it lying in the middle of the city of the dead. Buried beneath a blood-red cloud. A bright, shining monument luring treasure hunters to their doom. The world's most famous stars and entertainers were invited to its grand opening. An invitation was a sign of exclusiveness. The opening was supposed to symbolize a road to a brighter future, not just for the world, but for all who came to its doors. A chance for anyone to begin again. Except the Sierra Madre never opened. The war froze it in time, like a big flashbulb going off. The grand opening, one big ending of humanity. It's still out there, in the wastes, preserved, just waiting for someone to crack it open. But getting to it That's not the hard part.
Hmm.
It's letting go.
Are you listening? Good. From now on, when I talk, listen and follow my instructions. Play stupid, play clever. Make the mistake of saying no. That collar on your neck will go off and take your head with it.
Collar, what are you talking about?
It's like that Pit Boy on your wrist, except filled with explosives. A little radio of the old world. Just needed some tuning. Do what I say, and the collar will go off. Refuse, try and run, disobey me, I'll kill you and find someone else. There's no escape from here until I let you go. The sooner you accept your situation, the better.
Maybe you better tell me why I'm here.
That structure you see above the fountain, the Sierra Madre Casino. You need to break inside. Heist. Too many years in the making. But to get inside, avoid its traps, you'll need to gather a team. As I found, one cannot do it alone.
Well, I need others to pull off this heist. Who?
Around the villa are 3 other callers like yours. Caller 8, 12, and 14. Find all 3 and get them here to the fountain. Then we'll talk more. And should you get any ideas about killing each other and taking the treasure of the Sierra Madre for yourself, a warning. All your callers are linked. One of you dies, you all die. If that's what it takes to make you cooperate, so be it.
Why would you do that?
Because in some respects, breaking into the Sierra Madre is easier than breaking human instinct. Greed. The villa is filled with corpses. Some killed by the dangers here, some by me. Others turned on each other. Once they realized the Sierra Madre could be theirs, they cared nothing for their freedom, their survival, or each other.
Are they all dead?
The ones brought here live on only in what they've left behind. Their marks, graffiti on the walls, and victims they've killed. Some tried to help, left supplies and healing for others who came. Their reward? They were tracked down, killed by others with baser instincts. Some of these murderers went as far as to leave traps behind them, turning markers for help into death traps for anyone following them. It killed some of them when they forgot where the traps were, or when they desperately needed the assistance they had cut others off from.
How many of these victims did you bring here?
Too many. This place is dangerous. And its quarantine measures, its hazards, have claimed many failures upon failures. Do you think I wanted to place collars on you to ensure compliance? No. If robots could have done this, I would have sent them. The Sierra Madre is a complicated lock. Cracking it open requires human hands.
Where's my gear?
The Sierra Madre has many defenses, means of screening guests for illicit or dangerous items. Your arrival here, weaponless, was not my intention. The casino, this villa, it takes anything with even a trace of radioactivity, traces of unknown substances, and returns it home, the bunker. The process is automated, and the casino itself has other similar services. I was unable to find a workaround except to send others in as tools. Still, I have not left you defenseless. And the Sierra Madre's security, in some respects, can help you if you are resourceful enough.
What do you mean?
This place is well preserved. Few who came here ever returned. All the treasures of the old world lie scattered about, virtually untouched. Search, hunt, craft what you can from what you find. The trash of the pre-war era can keep you alive. Food, knives, more. Use them. Even the villa's toxins and the residue it leaves behind can be shaped into tools and weapons. Gather it as well. Also, there is one more thing in your possession. A rifle that will keep you alive. As surely as the caller will.
What is this rifle?
It is a hollow rifle, a weapon I constructed when I arrived. I have since made superior models and modifications. For now, that too will have to do until you find other weapons. And I suggest you do. The hollow rifle's ammo is limited. Still, it should serve well enough. I fashioned it from the holograms of the villa and used it against the villa's living inhabitants.
There's people alive here?
Yes, inhabitants. Avoid them if you can. They are difficult to kill. Whatever has created them, bullets, explosions, energy, it can make them inert for a time, then they seem to crawl back up, restored. Perhaps it's the cloud. Perhaps something in their physiology.
What is the cloud?
The cloud is what blankets the sky here. You may smell it in the air. Copper and sulfur. Burns the lungs and seeps into the skin. As for its origins, I'm not certain. Pre-war industrial pollutants. Something in the Sierra Madre structure. It is unique across the wasteland. And deadly. It has kept this place preserved since the Great War.
Will exposure kill me?
The air here is lethal only if you enter concentrated pockets of the cloud. Too long inside one, you'll die, so be careful where you step. I've seen some survive concentration of the cloud for short periods of time, if healthy enough. Others were too weak. Rebreathers, chemical suits, there is no protection against it. It decays all it touches. I found fighting it useless.
Is there any place safe to rest?
Anywhere sheltered from the cloud. Inside buildings, tunnels. Any place not exposed to the outside air. Anything the cloud has touched has preserved it one way or another. But only the holograms in the villa truly remain.
What holograms?
Ghosts. They fill the villa. More in the casino. Much more. They carry out the functions the dead once did. They cannot be harmed. They only perform the same rote tasks until their power dies. They are of no consequence, except for the security holograms, the ones with the silhouettes of the armored Sierra Madre guards.
Security doesn't sound safe to me.
Most holograms perform specific functions. The security holograms, ever since the bombs fell, now perform their function. They will kill anyone they detect. They are immune to guns, weapons, EMPs, even energy weapons. Still, they have limitations. Their design limits their field of view, enough to avoid detection.
Oh, hell.
Each has an emitter. Destroy or disable it, and they cease to be a threat. Still, at least they still work as intended. Other technology here is more of a threat to you. Notably, the villa's radios and speakers.
Radios and speakers?
Yes, music was intended to be broadcast all over the villa. Over time, however, the radio signal has decayed and emits a different frequency. Speakers and radios interfere with the bomb caller frequency and can trigger the detonators prematurely. It is an unfortunate side effect, one I did not anticipate. I was unable to calibrate the callers to block the signals. So, you'll have to make do.
Had to be kidding. This place is filled with radio mines that can kill me.
Yes, but not immediately. You'll hear a beep from your caller's detonator. When you do, step back, scan the area, and find the signal source. There are damaged speakers and shielded ones. The damaged ones you can destroy at range. Don't get close. You can't switch them off like a radio. The damaged speakers are sparking. Hard to miss. The casings are resistant to vandalism. Punching or hitting them will not destroy them.
I can't punch them or smash them, and it doesn't leave me many options.
Gunshots, energy blasts, even spears thrown with great force can puncture their exterior. Shielded speakers can't be destroyed at all. You will need to avoid them or switch them off via a terminal. I'll leave the method up to you.
This is a lot of stuff to take in. I had other questions.
I am short on patience, and you are short on time.
Why is my vision blurring?
It is the cloud that surrounds the villa. It shouldn't prove lethal in the time you were here. Prolonged exposure would be hazardous, however. Fall asleep, and you will not wake up. Ask.
Who are you? Yeah.
Someone who followed the call of the Sierra Madre just as you did. Now that I've found it's more than a story, I intend to take what's inside. Maybe that's why you came. Why you followed the Pip-Boy here. And straight into one of my traps. Now, this is your reward.
How are you speaking to me?
Confused? Don't be. I'm commandeering the hologram technology of the villa. Numbers, equations, circuits, all can be controlled, provided there's a connection, and the knowledge to use it. This villa, the casino, a treasure trove of such devices. The holograms included.
Okay. Who are these people I'm gathering?
One is a trusted ally. Obedient, caller or no, although the caller helps. The other two, well, we'll have to see what the trap's got.
How am I supposed to find them?
Your piece of Rocco trash will help you, I've ensured it. It can latch onto the signal of the callers and tune into their frequencies. The bomb callers come with radios embedded in them. You can eavesdrop easily. It was part of their design to listen in. They can even screen out white noise from the environment to allow greater monitoring.
Any suggestions who I should get first?
Yes. Caller 8, the FEV reject, the super mutant. He's docile, predictable, and provided he's not starving, should be easy to command. I lost contact with him some time ago. Probably after he dragged you here from the trap. Find him. He'll follow you, caller or no.
What's FEV?
A long story. FEV, a virus, is an even longer story. It gave birth to the docile one, turned them into a super mutant long ago. One.
Okay.
I've downloaded the instructions and markers on your Pip-Boy, in case you forget. And yes, I have access to that device on your wrist. Get the other three here after that. I'll have more instructions for you. Do this, I'll let you go. I'll let all of you go. Good. If necessary, I will guide you through the villa's broadcast systems. If you get lost, return here, and I'll direct you. I've downloaded instructions on an audio log to your Pip-Boy in case you can't read. If you forget why you're here, let my voice remind you.
Countless diversions await. Gamble in our casino, take in the theater, or stay in one of our exclusive executive suites that will shelter you and cater to your every whim. So if life's worries have weighed you down, if you need an escape from your troubles, or if you just need an opportunity to begin again, Join us. Let go and leave the world behind at the Sierra Madre grand opening this October. We'll be waiting. Has your life taken a turn? Do troubles beset you? Has fortune left you behind? If so, the Sierra Madre Casino, in all its glory, is inviting you to begin again. Come to a place where wealth, excitement, and intrigue await around every corner. Stroll along the winding streets of our beautiful resort. Make new
Quite
friends,
interesting.
or rekindle old flames. Let your eyes take in the luxurious expanse of the open desert under clear, starlit skies.
Why?
Gaze straight on into the sunset from
Yeah, what if I
our
tell him no?
villa
When you
rooftops.
came into the bunker,
Countless
you saw
diversions
a
await.
victim, their head blown off for
Take
disobedience.
in the theater, or stay
The city
in one
is
of
filled
our
with other
exclusive
stories, many
executive
such
suites
stories.
that will shelter you
Is no
and cater to
your
your
choice?
every whim. So if life's worries have weighed you down,
Yeah, blow my head off.
Then you are of no use to me.
or if you just need an opportunity to begin again, join us. Let go and leave the world behind at the Sierra Madre Grand Resort.
I mean, he's not bluffing.
Or rekindle old flames. Let your eyes take in the luxurious expanse of the open desert under clear, starlit skies. Gaze straight on into the sunset from our villa rooftops. Countless diversions await. Gamble in our casino, take in the theater, or stay in one of our exclusive executive suites that will shelter you and cater to your every whim. So if life's
Something
worries
hostile
have weighed
over
you
there.
down, if you need an escape from your troubles, or if you just need an opportunity to begin again, join us. Let go and leave the world behind at the Sierra Madre Grand.
I'm not even real sure what I'm dealing with.
We'll be waiting.
Anyway, we're gonna dive into this later. I need to take off for the night. Whew. Okay, well, New Vegas has been an experience. We'll still be doing the DLC for this before moving on. This is a reminder to anybody still out there, the next thing we're doing, now that the capture card's up and running, will be Trails of Cold Steel 3. After that, we'll go back to Fallout, for Fallout 4, and also for The Outer Worlds, which is basically just Fallout over again, in space.